Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? Welcome to my humble mess. Everything's kind of a mess right now. I'm in the middle of like 3 different things. You can live over here. There we go. There we go. Sanding goes there. This goes there. So how's everyone doing today? Today is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. That means it's CNC day, right? You get to see me play with the CNC, yeah. That's what we're doing today. Tired? That's not good. Why do I have a? What is this from? Oh, that's from a bamboo. Why I got random bamboo wires? What are you from? You're important. So yes, so today, after I get everything kind of organized here, we are working on the Milo, and we are at we're near the final. We're getting there. We are getting there. Today we are working on the electronics. Waiting on my new fridge to be delivered. Ooh, new fridge is always good. Do you know what that means? That means you get to upgrade your garage beer fridge. That's usually what that means. When you get a new fridge, that means your garage gets a new, better beer fridge. Democracy. Yeah, I'm doing the whole Helldiver suit. I'm doing a whole Helldiver suit right now. This is just taped on. It's all taped together. That's why it's all... Yeah, we're doing a Helldiver suit. Where am I going to put the helmet? You can live up here for now. There we go. You can live up there for now. Don't fall. Got some knee pads, which this is orange, but it looks like yellow. Don't want to lose these guys. More cosplay. Yeah, I think I'm doing something smaller. The T45 power armor is still ongoing, but it's a bit of hiatus right now. Simply for the fact that I kind of realized after I got everything printed, I bit off way more than I could chew. In terms of several things. One, that is a big project. There is way more printed parts that require post-processing than the Mando suit ever needed. And it's a large thing, and there's a lot more than just painting parts and sticking them on. So I think I may have overestimated my abilities, unfortunately. It's still going to be worked on, but it's being delayed until it's actually nice enough that I can work on it outside, essentially. I started working on some of it, but after like a day of working on it in my garage here, it made such a mess. I was like, I can't be working on something this big out here. I don't have the room for it. And I don't want to get my entire workshop completely covered in sanding debris and whatnot and paint fumes. So until the weather gets really nice out, or I can build a shed so I can clear out the other side of the garage to make a paint booth, we are putting that on hold. But in the meantime, I am working on the Helldiver suit, which is involves less stuff. It involves less stuff. It's about on par with the Mando suit, maybe a little bit less. Plus, I'm really digging Helldivers, so I want to do that. It's hard to work inside even. Yeah, like I've been doing the helmet. Luckily, yesterday was really nice. Like yesterday was t-shirt weather, which is like, this has been the. I swear that in terms of winters, what winter? This has been like the weirdest winter, or the most mild winter I've ever had in my life that I can remember. It is so not winter out right now. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, this right here is the Milo V1.5 CNC, and as you can see, it is mechanically built. Obviously, we don't have a spindle in there, and the motors aren't connected to anything, but we're gonna fix that hopefully today. So today we are, see, this is the problem, like everything's covered in like Bondo dust now. So I was like, oh, you know, I wouldn't make that big of a mess. No, it made that big of a mess. Third winter of the year on the West Coast. Well, that's what you get for being the best coast. Yeah, California, you guys are getting a ton of snow. I'm in Canada, and yesterday I was outside for a good half an hour with a t-shirt on in winter. So yeah. So yeah, the first thing we're gonna do, because all the electronics in the stock configuration go in this bottom compartment here, the first thing we're gonna do is remove the entire Z assembly, or the entire motion system basically. Because that way, we won't drive ourselves insane trying to flip this upside down to wire everything up. You're in Ottawa? Oh wow, my brother lives in Ottawa. Yeah, weather has been not normal. What's the VZBot? The VZBot is working on the chest pieces for the Helldiver suit. So that's what's currently going on the VZBot. The Tallboy is working on the shin guards. The X1 is working on one of the wrist guards. I think it's the left wrist. The LDO V2 is broken. I think I kind of screwed myself. When we rebuilt the LDO V2, come over here. There we go. When we rebuilt the LDO V2, it has a Clockwork 2 in it, because originally it had Clockwork 1. So I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll just take the Clockwork 2 out of the Trident and put that in there. So I took the hardware out. I obviously printed new stuff, but because we upgraded the Trident to Galileo 2, I'm like, I'll upgrade the LDO V2 to Clockwork 2. Well, it turns out the shitty Physec motor that was in there that's what was causing the issues. I thought it was an issue with printed parts, and that's why it wasn't working so reliably. So I'm like, oh, you know, with new printed parts, it'll be fine. But even with new printed parts, yeah, the extruder's still failing. So I need to replace the extruder in the LDO V2, which kind of sucks, but c'est la vie. Steve had a ton of fun with the FMJ. Well, I got all mine in. Why aren't you moving? Come on. Why aren't you moving? Come on. There we go. Currently working on part of the... Cool. Also, you know, it's the beginning of the stream. Don't forget, every stream we do give away a spool of filament from Polymaker. So link in the video description, enter for your chance to win. You can win a cool spool of filament from Polymaker. We do that every stream. Also, thanks to LDOmotors, who provided this kit here for the Milo CNC build series. We do have a CNC starter kit to also give away. What is a CNC starter kit? Well, it's a kit to get you started for CNCing. So it comes with stuff like 1, 2, 3 blocks and a bunch of other goodies, hardware-wise, to get you started with CNCing or machining, basically. So if you are interested in CNCing or machining, you already have a little desktop CNC or something like that, or you just want some 1, 2, 3 blocks, which are always handy, enter for your chance to win. Link in the video description. So we're going to be doing both those draws at the end of stream around 5 p.m. Eastern. How does the Nighthawk and the cable chain seem to be doing? It seems to be doing fine. In fact, the current plan, move you over here, you come back right about there, and pivot. The current plan is today we're working on this. Friday, we're gonna wrap up the Prusa Mark IV. So I raised my shelf up so I can actually fit the Prusa with the enclosure on the shelf, which kind of sucks because I had to raise the bamboo up, because the little cable that they give you to connect to the AMS, which I have the AMS on top of the shelf, wouldn't reach. And they only sell a 60 centimeter cable. They don't sell like an extended cable. So I had to put the X1 carbon on a mat to raise it up as much as I raised the top shelf up. But Friday, we're gonna get the Prusa enclosure wrapped up. We're gonna get that all done so I can get the Prusa printing stuff. Because I'm down 2 Trident or 2 Vorons on my shelf, and I want to get them both going. And then Saturday, we're going to start rewiring the Trident with the Nighthawk and a Leviathan. So that's what we're doing. We're doing Saturday. So Friday, we're wrapping up the Prusa enclosure series, which is only a 2-parter. And then Saturday, we're gonna start ripping apart the Trident and putting a Nighthawk and a Leviathan in it, because I don't like the stock controller that it has in it. It's a Physek Spider 1st Gen 1, and it's been a little funky, and I'm just gonna rip it all out. Because, you know, when in doubt, rip it out. Oh, we got one screw still stuck. Oh. Jake England for the broken end mill fund. I haven't snapped an end mill yet, luckily. But that will happen. Let's be honest, that will happen. There we go. Go on here. Okay. Hey, look at that. A nice, clean, flat work surface to work on. Okay, and then we flip this over here. We pull up the manual. And RJ gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers and appreciated. Thank you. Put the overhead camera on. Okay, so we're gonna, first things first, flip this over. Make sure this is sitting nice and flat. It's not. Whatever. Oh, it's on printed parts right now. Okay, whatever. So this is all Prusa stuff. For some reason, I got a lot of Prusa stuff. Oh wait, this is all Prusa stuff because that's the enclosure. You can go there. Ah, here we go. Do that. So you're an empty box of Prusa stuff. That's always good to have. Okay. That's another Prusa bed. Why do I have so many Prusa beds? They just add up like crazy. Okay. Page not found. What do you mean page not found? Uh-oh. Is it down? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jake! Jake! Where's my manual? Jake! It's broken! Is GitHub down? Machines.com. Okay, document shed. Assembly manual. There we go. I think they moved the, yeah, they might have moved the docks. Assembly and wiring. There we go. Okay. Cool. So, I've got a box of printed parts here. I've got all my screws. Try not to drop it all. Okay, so this one should be pretty easy because we're literally just putting everything in here. Are you building an LDO kit? Ooh, yes, we are building an LDO kit. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so print the Wago thing. I did print the Wago thing. Hopefully. I think I printed everything. I should have printed everything. I believe I printed everything. I did print everything, hopefully. Cat Herder Cam gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers and appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so Wagos. Lego my Wago. Lego my Wago. Wagos. There he goes. Oh, let me turn on top chat. Live chat, there we go. Oop, why is my phone going off? Nope. Uh-oh. Top chat. Oh, it's the way YouTube shows chat. So you have, it defaults to top chat, and then there's live chat. Live chat is what you want because live chat shows everything. Top chat only shows like relevant things. I don't know how it determines that. But if you're watching YouTube on live chat or top chat, you can miss people's comments, which we don't want. Go. Take care, Jake. So first things first, Wago terminals. So these just go in like this, I guess. They just snap in to position. That's always good. There we go. Those aren't coming out. Power supply. Okay, so let's get the power supply. Oh wait, I keep looking in the wrong box. It's this box. We got the supply of power. And now we need those end pieces. Oh no! Dos. Okay. So push the PSU mounting brackets onto the side of the power supply. Okay. So I guess it just, they just slide in. I got it backwards. I want to make sure I do it exactly the same way as the image, just in case. And I broke it. That's okay. They're still good. Just a little snappy snap. It's okay. Cosmetic. There we go. Okay. Also, it is warm in here. I've got 3 printers going printing ABS. I had 4 going earlier. I haven't had the heater on out here in 3 days, and it is currently 23 Celsius out here, which is warm for in here. Okay, so we got that. Expansion board. Ooh. So that's this, and where's our expansion board? This looks like an expansion board. Ooh. I'm always terrified of breaking off a surface mount component when I do this. Okay, so this mounts like that with M3/8. You run the PSU 240? No, the power supply will be 110. The power supply is just going to run at 110. Yeah, I'm just gonna have the power supply on 110. That way, also the spindle and the electronics are in different circuits, so I don't have to worry about like noise, electrical noise, which I think might be a thing. So. You didn't have heating at Smurf? Oh, yeah, Smurf, there was no temperature issues inside at Smurf. Also, it's in April, which usually isn't that cold of a month, although it is in Colorado. So again, we're screwing into plastic here. Always be careful when you're screwing into plastic. The last thing you want to do is rip the threads out. Then you have to reprint it. By the way, how's the noise level? Because it's loud in here right now. Because some printers are just loud. Can we go back to printers being quiet? Can we go back? Can everyone just like have their prints take like 10% longer and we go back to printers being quiet? Can we go back to printers being quiet, folks? It is hilarious how loud my non-Voron printers are. Okay, prepare the main board. Verify the populated jumpers. Okay, so let's grab the main board. So I guess the way this works is it's having us get everything ready, and then we build it. So let me get this off the desk for now. Music is louder than normal? No, it's not. If anything, it's quieter than normal. Although, actually, let me double check. Oh, sorry, it's at -30. Normally it's at -32 decibels. There. Drop it down 2 decibels to make it equal. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Okay. Verify pre-populated jumpers. Okay, so we got to put some jumpers in this. If I can open up the little baggie full of jumpers. There we go. Okay. Well, we got to put jumpers in that spot, that spot, that spot. We only got 3 motors. None there. Oh, we got to put one in here. Okay, that one goes there. Got to put our fuse in. Okay. Those are the positives on the inside. Do I have a red marker? Can I mark that up? I don't think I have. Oh, I do have a red marker on me. There we go. Okay. So we've got the 2 jumpers there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got to put 2 up here too. And what is it, the 3rd one? The 3rd one. Or the 4th one. Yeah, the 4th one. We only have 1 Z motor. So we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. We got the one over here. No jumper there, no jumper there. And we got the fuse in. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, so now I got to put the little MOSFETs in, because there's these guys here. So we got 1, 2, 3 for MOSFETs. I do kind of like how that's a thing now with controllers, where you get replaceable MOSFETs. So if you blow something up, if you pop a fan, you just replace the little itty bitty MOSFET. You move on with your life. That is kind of nice that they do now. Looks like the jumper is on VCC too, so we gotta put these on VCC. These use a smaller jumper. I'm so overthinking. You are. The only reason I put those there is so if somebody comes to me and goes, hey, I won and I didn't get the email, I can verify who they are by what answer they put. So if somebody says, hey, I won, and I'm like, what did you put for the question? And they go, oh, 42. And I go, the answer, that's not what you put. Because I've had, was it 3 people contact me saying they won when they didn't and they were trying to scam, which is always fun. Because it's, you know, a spool of filament, but I guess, you know, that's what people do. Okay, so add the 2 jumpers to the, yep, we've done that. Insert the fuse. Okay, please note later images of the guide do not reflect these jumper settings. Okay, cool. And then we attach this to that with M210 self-tappers. Cool. Cool. Oh, so that goes like this. Cool. Where are my self-tappers? I think I have a bunch over here. Go. You are not the right screw. This isn't for you, it's for Lambo. Hi, Lambo. Hi, Lambo. My garage reeks of Bondo and spray paint right now. I was gonna spray paint outside today, but it was raining. Oh, it was raining. Yeah, it was raining. Marcel gifted 10 community memberships. Cheers and appreciated. Thank you. There we go. I do kind of like this. This is kind of nice. They have a little tray here in the printed part. It's for your SD card, so when you slide it in and out, you don't drop it. So it kind of prevents you from dropping it. That's a nice little thought, is to have a little tray there for the SD card. Okay, and then we put the antenna on, I guess. Any you miss with the scammer? It wasn't really a conversation, it was just... People have reached out to me after a stream going, hey, I won, but I didn't get the email. And it wasn't the person who won. So somebody, you know, hey, I'm Bob. I entered. I entered with the wrong account. Can you send me the filament? And it's like, okay, Bob, what email did you enter with? And it's like, oh, I can't remember. So by asking random questions where everyone puts a random answer, it gives me the ability to have some sort of reference at least. So that way, if somebody claims they won, I can go, hey, okay, what did you put for the answer? Okay. So there's still a chance you can fake it. You know, you could still lie, you could guess correctly, but at least, you know, I have something. Okay, so we got the antenna on there. Okay, the emergency e-stop. Okay, so we got that. The user simply needs to push the button. So this is just basically how an e-stop works for those that don't know. So basically, when it's like this, okay, machine go burr. When you hit this, it cuts the fuse, like it cuts the wire, so it don't work. So machine no go burr, and then to release the button, you gotta twist it and it pops out. So that's your e-stop. So that way when you hit it, it stays engaged. So. Okay, install initial electronics. Okay, so there we go. So I'm assuming this is the front. Yeah, okay. So we need this guy. So we got 2 lengths of this. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna have to move that, but we'll start with this. So this over. We'll start with the controller. Yeah, this is gonna have to slide forward a bunch. Okay, so we need a whole bunch of M5. What is this all attached with? They're all M5s. Okay. M5 nuts. That is a lot of nuts. There we go. Okay, so M510 for the main board. First time catching a live stream? Well, welcome. Go. Okay, so that looks like it sits pretty near the front. Right about there. That works. And then I gotta move this up. Right about there. But is that a mellow board? Yeah, it's the board that comes with the kit, which is a Fly CDY V3. This runs RepRap firmware. M56. Are you M56? Are you M510s? Are you M58s? Where's M56? M56. That's a random size screw. M516. M56. E-stop have 2 sets of legs if you're gonna run. I think it does. Pretty sure it does. Yeah, I got. Yeah, I've got 2 sets of legs. Yeah, I've got 2 sets of legs. I'm assuming it would. Oh wait, you're one of these is not like the other. Random reloads the stream. Nothing on my end is funky. Everything on my end is good. So if your stream's being funky, it's probably on your end, or it's Google. But everything on my end is okay. Like, I'm not seeing any drop frames or anything, so. We shall blame the Googles. Yep. Okay, right about there. Okay. Okay, and then we have that guy, which is this, which I have the main MOSFET stick against the back there, and then this goes on right like that. Okay. Nope. There's so many M3s in my M5s. Okay, and so that slides down to about there. Right about? Yeah, right about there. Which one is the squeaky boy? Probably the VZ-Bot. It's just loud. You got 4 motors, 4 high volt motors doing 500mm/second travels at 15K XL. It's gonna be loud. I didn't even put the current air system in here for a reason. But I will say, having the ability to knock out, you know, like large prints like this in like literally half a day is really nice. And the print quality ain't that bad too. And that's ABS. That was printed just like this, with supports on the bottom and like a little bit up here. So we did 2 of these overnight. That thing prints something twice the size of what that can print in half the time. So even my bamboo seems slow now. Okay, so we have this goes there. Okay, so let's turn this around. Yeah, like the Helldiver's helmet, this guy, I printed that overnight on Sunday night. Like Sunday night, 8 p.m. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna reprint the helmet at a slightly smaller scale so it fits my head better. And I did that, and I woke up and everything was done. It's like, oh, this is nice. Steve! Hey, Steve. Yeah, I don't have a 220 outlet set up yet. I'm gonna hopefully be doing that this week or next week. Gotta get a go hold of my neighbor. He's a tradesman. Make sure I do it right. There we go. And then this guy goes with the mains towards the back. Okay, and then this also locks in there. So it like pivots in. You got 2 locking, so it just kind of locks in. And you put it wherever, and then you screw these in, and then it won't come out. So you only need 2 screws. Go. I should have printed all these in accent colors. It's looking very black under here. 400 IDEX 400 by 450 with a 0.8 nozzle. Oh yeah. Okay, and the last one is that Wego thingy. Lego my Wegos. Go. And that goes right up against the back there. So there we go. There's the all the hardware in the electronics bay. That's a nice clean package, I will say. That is a very nice clean package. Which you kind of want it to be, because you don't want chips. Chips are bad. Okay, so now I need the outlet. But yeah, I got my really crappy Amazon battle dress uniform specials came in. That's why I was like, I was almost late because I was trying everything on before going live. So yeah, heck yeah. It's gonna be a fun suit when it's done. I don't know what weapon I'm gonna print with it. I'm probably gonna go with the Liberator, just the assault rifle, just because. But part of me, I think Daryl's doing the autocannon. So, okay, now where are all the wires? I should have a thing of wires, I believe. Oh, look at that! Cable kit. Who'd have thunk that they would put all the wires in the box labeled wires? You're without a beard? I have a beard. You can see the beard poking out. I am gonna have to do what I did with the Mando suit, where I wear a neck gaiter, like a black neck gaiter, to hide that all. Ooh, look at all these beautiful lengths of wire. Okay, so we got the wire terminal. So the AC inlet wires like that. So I'm assuming we have wires that are labeled AC wires. The autocannon. I love the autocannon. I got that unlocked. I haven't played in like 2 days. I've been busy. But I got the autocannon now. And yeah, that shit my jam. That shit is my jam. Okay, so, okay, okay, I see. So we got this made up. So I'm assuming ground goes to ground. Okay, so if that goes like that, so always orientate it in the same way you're looking at the picture. And then that is brown. And then this one is blue. And then this one is blue. And then this one is brown. Yeah, so we got that goes like that. Brown, yellow, yeah, there we go. Printing the cheap 38 and this one, maybe it's worth. Okay, that's like comparing a clapped out 99 Honda Civic and like a brand new F-150. This completely blows a 3018 out of the water. This can actually cut aluminum pretty good instead of like milling off a thousandth of an inch repeatedly over and over and over. Yeah, so there we go. So we can make that. Ah, why? We got so many broken images. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, now it's working. Okay. Okay, so I see. So we got a live, a neutral, and a ground Wago. Yeah, live, neutral, ground Wagos. Okay. So this goes in like that. That clicks in there. Open up one of each. And according to this, live, which is brown, is the first one. Now these come with ferrules pre-attached. Okay. And we got neutral, which is blue. And then we got ground, which is yellow. There we go. There we go. So that is that. Yeah, 3018, I have a 3018. We've played with it. It can barely cut brass. It can engrave metal if you're really lucky. Why aren't you working? go. No. Activate. Activate. There we go. Okay. And now we have terminal to that. So that one, that one. Where's my ground? Oh yeah, there, okay, yeah. So we're adding we got a neutral and, okay, so we don't have live yet. So we got neutral. Or ground. We got bleh, which is neutral. We've got me undoing this. With my handy dandy LTT store screwdriver. Okay, so ground goes into here. Ah, dang it, these are the annoying ones. So these are the good ones, but they're kind of annoying. You have to actually like remove the full screw because they have like little tabs. You can't actually like slide these in. They have to come in from the top, which means it's more secure because that means even if it does loosen, like even if it's loose, this shouldn't fall out. You'll just have intermittent connection, which is always better than, you know, having a loose live. It just makes it installation more work. Neutral. Go. Okay, Wago to terminal, connect the neutral and earth. Okay. So no live. Okay, I guess it doesn't call for live. Are these to something? Okay. I'm following the manual. Install the e-stop. Okay, to install the e-stop, let's see here. Okay, to install the e-stop, you have to disassemble it. By pressing on the white tab and pulling the button cap, you can separate the contact box from the stock. Oh, okay. And then you just attach that, and then that clicks back on. Okay. Undo that. A little rubber washer. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, you have to index it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. E-stop to Wago and power supply. That makes sense because okay. So we got live goes down here to the Wago. So which one's live? Oh, it's probably one of these long ones. There we go. Anyone got an STL link to those nifty part screw holder things? These, I don't have a link to them directly. They're Steve's hex trays, I think. They're on printables. Okay, so E-stop live. Okay, cool. So start down here by plugging this into live. So open up one of those. You into live, that. Then you come over here, down this. Okay, over here, down there, back to here. And you connect to this side. So let's loosen these up. And judging from the picture, it just screws on to the top. Yep, it's just the top. Okay, so there. So I just want to double check. Let me grab my multimeter here. My really crappy one that doesn't beep. It does that. It goes to 0 when you have a connection. So, okay, so you're disengaged. So right now these should be connected. Okay. Okay, now they're connected. Now they're not connected. Shouldn't they be connected right now? It should be connected now, and then when you hit the E-stop, it breaks the connection. So why aren't these connected? Unless it's got to be the other way. Like, is there supposed to... Am I doing this backwards? Oh, one side is NO, one side is NC. Oh, I see. So that would mean, oh, okay, I see. So so it's the bottom I got to screw it into. That makes sense. Yeah, come on. I really hate these connectors. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's connected and disconnected. Disconnected, connected. Okay, cool. We're good. Okay, and then I have a yellow wire that goes all the way back. Firmware set up already? Nope. I don't have that other wire. I'm missing a wire. I've got these ones, which are VFD ENA to MOB to expansion. That's empty. That's end stops, spindle. Oh, here we go. And then this is the other end. Well, I was looking for a yellow wire because it's labeled, it's yellow, but it's not. So this is gonna suck because I'm gonna have to when I go to put the spindle in, I'm gonna have to wire the spindle to this because I'll have to figure something out. Go. There we go. Auto switching so you can test without the spindle for now. Yeah, I guess I will have to plug the whole machine into 220. I was hoping to not, like, have the machine run at 110 and just have the spindle, but, I mean, it doesn't matter, really, at the end of the day. Because, yeah, this is a switching power supply, so you can feed it 110 or 220. There we go. That is that. That was the wrong camera. PSU to expansion. Okay, so now we're doing that. So let's flip this around. Okay, so we've got a bunch of wires here. So, to expansion. Okay, I could do that. So let's loosen this. That. Okay. Which one's positive? That's positive. I've started doing this where I try to mark up anything that's positive with a red. Just keep it organized. A little bit of a visual. So that's 24 volts and that's ground. Okay. Go. And then there's also another short one for this guy. To main board. I'm printing my armor. There's a lot of soft armor and stuff to make. I'm working on the mesh for the padding. So my plan is for the suit, for the arms, I'm gonna just texture the printed part because I'm using the Galactic Armory files. And the Galactic Armory files, you have the option. Here, let me grab one of the prints that failed. If I still have it. I might have shucked it. Yeah. You have the option to just print the armor or print the armor with the pad. And I'm just gonna texture it to make it look a little soft. That's all I'm doing. As for the soft stuff, I bought a set of black BDUs. It came with the belt for the little, you know, the all-important Helldivers logo. I dropped all my parts. Uh-oh. Where'd they all go? I'm missing... Oh, there we go. We're good. Texture paint or fuzzy print? I'm just gonna texture it. I'm just gonna hit it with the bed liner. Oh, Ned, thank you for becoming a member. Cheers and appreciate it. There we go. Okay, so we got that goes there, that goes over there. We're good there. X motor. Okay. So we got butter cables, and those go all the way out. Okay, so X motor. X motor. X is gonna give it to you. When am I planning on the zinc build? It'll probably be next week. It'll probably be next Friday, because this Friday we're wrapping up the Prusa enclosure, and then once the Prusa enclosure is done, I'm gonna load that with PETG and start printing zinc parts. Because the zinc, they recommend you print the parts in PETG. So we're gonna print the parts in PETG. Okay, so X motor goes right there and X min is right there. So X motor goes right there and X min goes right there. And then this goes in. Right like that.
Bye.
Un momento. Okay, so that goes like that. Goes like this, and hopefully this is labeled on the other end. It is X. And it goes out the hole at the back. Yeah, the zinc is a Nerf blaster pistol. So that's gonna be probably next Friday. Just because I got printers, getting printers fixed and online is more of a priority right now. There we go. These are gonna be fun to fit them all. Y is this one. That's Z. That's not Y. Where's the Y? Oh, here's the Y. This is a zinc variant. Don't forget to print the parts I linked you. Oh, yeah. Y motor, Y min. Oh, that's a separate cable for Y min. Okay, so Y motor goes right here. Go in there. Go through all this. And out the back. And then Y min is this guy. All right, list for one of the Peopoly magneto. George, you mean the Peopoly magneto X that's on the floor behind me right now? Yes. Mine is currently down though. We're waiting on a replacement part. Because unfortunately, something got a bobo during transpo. That's labeled good. Go. And now ZZ motor. Oh, there we go. ZZ motor. What was the final issue? I'm not going to go into it fully in depth, but TLDR, I'm waiting on a replacement gantry part. Okay. And Z min. I will say I do like how all these are bundled up in like one nice complete wire package. Like the only downside is it's kind of bulky. Kind of really bulky. But it works, kind of, hopefully. Oh, hit the overhead camera. And that is labeled for Z. Good. That crash was a ripper. What crash? Yeah, obviously we're not attached. We're just doing the under the hood stuff right now. Main board to expansion board. Okay, so we got. Okay, so PWM in is this guy. Okay, and that goes to VFD speed, which is this guy, it looks like. Yeah, it's there. And then VFD Enna is this guy, which looks like the last one. That goes to this guy. Okay, so that is that. That is that. Yellow, red, black, yellow, red, black, black, red, yellow, black, red, yellow, black, red. Ooh, okay. Oh. That is black, red with a space in the middle. That is black, red with a space in. Okay, yep, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Spindle motor. Okay. Is that this guy? Or is it this guy? Oh, it's got 4. Wait, or maybe it's this one. Nope. This one? Yes, this one. Magneto commercial printer or beta 1. He got one of the last, he doesn't have, okay, there's like 2 different versions of the Magneto out right now. There's the tester one, which is what I have, and then the pre-production one, which is like the ones that Joel has and Tom and whatnot. So I have a earlier version of it than him. Yeah. Okay, so we got R out, positive, negative, A out, positive, negative. And which one is that? Oh. All right, dang it. I clicked the button. Okay, this is annoying. Okay, so let's do this. So R out positive is the first one, and then R out negative is the second one. Okay. R out positive is this one. R out negative is this one. Oh, nope, that didn't catch. Come on. There we go. R out positive, R out negative. Yeah, I don't know why his did that. Mine doesn't do that. And then A positive is this guy right here. Okay, negative right there. There we go. Okay. I think that is right. Yeah, because it's of the, use the second thing, use the first two, positive, negative, skip one, and positive, negative on the two. Yep, okay. Tool setter, which is, assuming this. Which one's the tool setter? Oh, it's probably in the Long John kit. Yep. Think it would take to change out a V0 cam lock idlers to a new pair? I don't know. Which one are the cam lock idlers? Okay, tool setter. Tool setter. Well, they're both the same. Okay. And looks like tool setter goes right here. There we go. Okay. This channel got really full really quick. Yeah, this needs to expand. It needs to be like double width for here. Also, having a little top hat on here would be kind of nice. Okay. Put on the wire covers. That's it? That's it? Okay. Go. That looks pretty damn clean, I will say. That looks pretty damn clean. Inverter cable. Ooh. Okay, connect the live end. Connect the neutral. Okay, which one's this? So is this it? Yep. Okay, so here's our inverter cable, and I think that just goes out the back. And then the spindle connects to that. Okay, so let's get this connected. So we got ground, that. Okay. Pretty sure this is the spindle cable. Yeah, it's got to be it. Okay. I don't think that I gotta. This is no way in hell this is enough. Remove. I gotta There we go. It'll make me take this off, you know, I just put it on. Okay, spindle. All right, so we got neutral. And we got live, goes in there. We got neutral. Goes in here. And we got ground. Yeah, see this. Goes in there. There we go. Oh. There we go. So I don't know about you, that looks like a pretty dang nicely managed bottom compartment of electrical wires. Take a picture of this. There we go. It's a very nice bottom. And make sure this is locked. There we go. Very funny, Tim. Very funny. There we go. So now we get to get this nice, beautiful looking bottom, and we're gonna cover it up, I think, actually, before we do that. I think put the bottom compartment on, or there's no real point putting the bottom panel on yet. Yeah, there's no point putting the bottom panel on yet, because we do have this guy. And this, I'm assuming, goes like this with some electronics, but we'll do that later. So much printing. I got 3 printers going. I had 5 going last night. Ah, dang it. I wouldn't call this ASMR. This is feeling horribly. This is the opposite of ASMR. Yeah, it's all Galactic Armory for the Helldivers stuff. Just pay the $20, join their Patreon, and download everything. There we go. So yeah, it looks like there's 2 fans that would connect there. So this is nice. So you have this whole thing that keeps most stuff from probably getting under here. But I guess you don't put this on yet. There's no point. Because we're going to have to program it and everything. We're going to have to flip it over and get at this guy and put stuff in it and do all that stuff. So, but that does go in there. So that's cool. Version of the Galactic. Just the BO1 Tactical. Just the regular one. I'm always a fan of doing like the generic stock armor of that kind of stuff. Like I know there's like the Hero, the Federation, and a few different like specialty ones, but I like the standard one. This barely fits on my desk, by the way, for those wondering. Okay, so now we got to put the thing back on. So let's get the spindle cable over here. You go in there. There's the fans. There's the drivers. Actually, we should probably put the TMCs in here right now before we forget. Don't want to go and figure out, why isn't my thing working later? And it's like, oh, I never put the actual drivers in. So let's go ahead and do that. Nico Industries also has it. Yeah, everyone's it's the current trend, so everyone's doing it. I went with Galactic Armory because I've used them in the past. My heavy Mando armor is mostly Galactic Armory, so no. If you've used them before and they work, might as well keep using them. So for those wondering, the drivers for this are TMC 2209s. Did I see the fake Helldivers on stream? Or on Steam? I know of it, but I never actually seen it. Why is the Tico on? Because mood lighting. What do you got against mood lighting? There we go. Okay. Actually, before I forget, I'm gonna put the SD card in there. So yeah, they got this little tray here, so you can on the SD card a little bit easier, I guess. You don't have to worry about it going on an adventure. There we go. Why don't you want to stay in? Is that how far in it goes? Is it supposed to stick out that much? Okay, push in. Yeah. We might have a problem here. My SD card doesn't want to stay stuck in there. It pops out. Nope. Well. Try a different SD card. Yeah. I've got a yeah, we got a problem here, boys. This is not staying in there. Yeah, we have a broken SD card reader here. Upside down? No, I don't think it's upside down. Like, usually they won't fit at all if you try to put them in upside down. Yeah, it won't fit in at all if you try to put it in upside down. You really have to push it. That. Yeah, it won't stay in. It just popping right out. That ain't good. That is not good. Oh. Okay, now it's staying in. Now it's working. Okay. Now it's working. What time are we at? 3:40. So we got an hour and 20 minutes left. If you haven't entered for your chance to win some Polymaker filament, you have till the end of stream, so you might want to do that pretty quick. Okay, so now we got to get the tower. The Tower of Power. Go. Ah. Okay. Okay. Move you right up against the front here. Slide you under there. Slide you under there. Slide you under there. Slide you under there. Grab my Allen key. Nope. Nope. Where did I put the Allen key? Dang it, where did I put the Allen key? There we go. Break a bottle of champagne over it. Please don't. I just got it working. That started. Camera over. Do these have no physical UI, like you control everything through a... Yep. I mean, you technically could put a screen on this if you really wanted to, but for the type of functionality you're using this for, you're probably going to have a computer with the RepRap, with the web control open anyways. So yeah, you probably are going to have like a computer open pretty much the whole time you're running this machine. Because the way it works is basically once it gets going, the only thing you should have to change is, you know, like tweak your speeds and feeds. Because once it's going, really the only button you need to hit in a panic is this guy right there. Once it gets going. Also, guess who forgot to buy Loctite? If you added a sheet of polyethane before putting the gantry on, you mean like blanket it? You probably could. To be honest, my plan is once we get this where it's gonna live, I probably will move the electronics to an actual electronics box. So that's kind of my plan is once we get it to where it's going to actually live, put an actual electronics box on it. Going to put in a closure. Eventually, once I figure out where it's going to live and I build one, I will put it in an enclosure. But for now, it's just going to sit on a desk. How many Vorons do I have? Yes. What logic an emergency stop would be smart? All end stops? Well, to be fair, a proper e-stop kills power. So you wanna like wire it, like in this case, the e-stop on this, if you hit this e-stop, it kills all power to the machine. This is wired in line, like the e-stop on this is wired in line with the mains live line. So if you hit that e-stop, the entire machine dies, like no power to even the controller, which you want. Okay, so Y is this guy. Okay. So that's Y. This is X, which is this guy. So how are you supposed to wire these up? Let's actually scroll back up to the X, Y, and Z. Okay. The fact that not all the pictures load is super annoying, and you can't scroll like... Okay, I know that goes like that, but does it just... It just does that? Okay, well. Like, I'm assuming it goes through the Y chain first. So what I should probably do is extend this out. Or actually, no, I don't need to extend it out. So I'm assuming it goes through the Y chain first. So I would assume it would go through the Y chain, and then it would go through the X chain. So I'm gonna open all these up. Little flathead. Nope. Need a pin. That'll work. Yeah, E-step logic. Yeah, it depends, but in this case here, the simplest way to do it is simply E-stop kills power to machine. For a 3D printer, an E-stop could just be G-code. Yeah, in a 3D printer, that's usually what your emergency stop is. It's just a button in your web interface or on your touchscreen that just basically tells the machine to stop and kills power to the heaters and motors usually. Well, yeah, your hot end fan still goes. That's what I mean. It kills power to the motors and the heaters. And usually it'll default your hot end fan to max. There's a few different ways to go about setting it up. But on a CNC machine, you usually want it to kill all electrical power to all motion and spindle immediately. And you want it to like physically cut the power, not like rely on like, because like you don't want to run away essentially, like especially with the spindle. You want it to like kill the power that makes the spindle go. Because do VFDs have a fail open state? They might. Or fail closed state? They might. Have the kill spindle but keep 0. Yeah, like all CNC machines at the shop I worked at, if you hit the E-stop, it would kill power to the motors and the spindle, but the controller would stay online. But at a hobby level like this, it's just easier to kill power to the entire machine. Okay, so this is our Y chain. So what I'm going to do is, where's X? Which one's X? This is X. Okay. So X is going to come up, come around here, and it's going to click into here. This is our X motor. Y motor's there, Z is up top here. This end stop goes there with little M2 screws, if I can find them. Little bitty M2 screws. So the end stop screws on right there. I've got these M4 self tappers and I don't know what they're for. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Those are rolling M3s. Those are my tools. That's a little piece of DIN rail. Where's my little M2s for the end stop? Did I take them out already? No, that ain't them. I don't know where the little guys are for this end stop. Nope. 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 Okay. Do I have stock? I think I have stock. Are these M2s or 2.5s? They're M2.5s. Yeah, they're 2.5s. I don't have 2.5s. I don't have 2.5s. We got M3s, M2.5 self-tappers that are way too short, M2 self-tappers, 4 and 5, long M5s, yeah, I'm missing the little M2.5s to hold the E-stops on. Hi, Calvin. You want to help me? Hi. Oh. Aha. I fell out. How are you going to help Daddy? Screwdriver over here. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Okay, you want to help Daddy screw in an end stop?
Yeah.
Okay, Daddy will get it started and then you help. So the end stop screws in right there. You see where it goes? Hey, look what you got to do. Look, it goes right there. Okay. So, put our.
I'm gonna glue it on there.
Yeah, Daddy's gonna get it started. Unfortunately, it's size for size through here. Oop. Okay, let me. Hey, don't play with that. Use the LTT store screwdriver for this. There we go. Hey, what do you want for dinner, buddy?
I
You want me to make you a hamburger? Why do you want a hamburger? You like hamburgers?
Not all day. Not all day.
I thought you were helping me.
There?
Yep, so turn it. Turn.
You not. I want to do it.
Oh, Daddy's got to get it lined up. One second. One second.
I want to turn
Yeah,
it.
Daddy's got to get it lined up.
You turn it on the bottom.
There we go. Okay, turn. Tighten that screw. Tighten the screw.
I want to do it.
There you go.
No.
You got it? It's a little screw. Here.
And you help me.
Okay, go inside and help Mama. There we go. Okay. So, this goes this way. Oh wait, nope. There we go. Okay. So put that on. There we go. We got this. I have this stubby LTT screwdriver. I don't really use it that much because I find it's a little too stubby. I need the extension for it, but I'm not going to go and buy that one item from LTT store, fortunately. Okay, so that goes on there. that. There we go. And then this goes on this surface and rides a whole bunch. Actually, one second here. Let me take that out. I want to space that out a bit more. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Yeah, no, that's about right. That's about right. There we go. There we go. Okay. And that goes like that. Into that. Great camera angles, eh? There we go. And now we put some good old zip ties. Unfortunately, this is going to suck because you can't really get... There we go. Sometimes you have to use your muscles. Get him in there. There we get it in there. Ah, we got it. Good. Really hoping that we can get some movement out of it today, but I'm not holding my breath. Because we got to program it all and everything. So probably next week we'll get it moving. Janos, happy birthday! So, everyone hate Nintendo still? Nintendo. The epitome of, am I out of touch? No. It's the community that is wrong. What in Nintendo? They shut down Yuzu. They got Yuzu shut down, which is a an emulator. Okay, so now let's see here. So the Y goes along there. Okay, and that one goes through there. So there's the X. And that's the Y. Why do I have so much extra cable for the Y? Oh well. Like my Y cable is so much extra. Oh well. Okay. So this one now has to go through all of this. mean, it's better to have more cable than you thought you need, so it's not bad, but there's already a full Kosuyu, which is pretty. Oh, it's open source. Everyone already has a download of IP aggressive. They do. Yuzu flew too close to the sun. Like, Yuzu flew way too close to the sun. What got them was when Tears of the Kingdom was coming out, like a week or two before the game released, somebody leaked a copy of it online, and the Yuzu team were actively putting out updates so that their emulator could run Tears of the Kingdom, because like it wouldn't, like when it first came out, it wouldn't run, so they had to patch it. So because they had shown, like they're like, oh, you know, emulating isn't piracy, and I'm of the proponent, you know, buy the game, dump it to your Steam Deck, and play the game better than, you know, a Switch can play it. But because they showed that they were actively developing for something that could only be obtained by piracy, Nintendo's lawyers kind of had them in a gotcha, because they're like, you said it wasn't for piracy, yet you developed patches for a game that could only be obtained via piracy. So they were paid. They did like a 2-week buffer where if you wanted like patches before they were released, you could join their Patreon. So they ended up, like, everything was free. It's just, it was a time delayed Patreon. So because they were profiting off of software that you literally can only obtain via piracy, the lawyers pretty much had them. But there's still, and here's the funny thing though. Yuzu said, hey, yeah, we're shutting down, we're done developing, but there was never actually a court settlement. They settled out of court. There was never precedent set. So Ryujinx, which is the other emulator for Switch, is still fine. It's still out there. You can still get it. Also, you know, because it, you know, Yuzu was open source, you know, everyone already has, you know, mere Google Drives with it already, so it's not like it's exactly gone. Okay, which one is my X axis? To find BX, where's me X? That's the Z. The Z goes to the top. Where is the X? That's the Y axis. Oh wait, this is the Y axis. Okay, so where's the other Y? That's the tool setter. Did I put the right one on here? Please tell me I put the, yeah, that's X. Okay, so then where's Y? Where's Y? Are you Y? You're spindle. Y end stop. Y motor. No, that's Z motor. Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. X is back here. I'm like, where's my Y motor? Here's my Y motor. I already plugged it in. It's the end stop that goes all the way to the back here. And I'm gonna have to remove this 1 second here, because it goes underneath this. So move this. Goes underneath. There we go. Now this is where I screwed up and put the wrong heat sets. So hopefully I can use M3s here. We'll find out. Was it M312s? Hopefully M3s will fit. We'll find out. Yeah, their settlement was basically going, yep, we goofed, we won't do it anymore, we're done, we're closing up shop. But it's not like there was a precedent set, because here's the funny thing. Precedent in the US is emulation is legal. You can legally emulate software in the US. It's been set as precedent. Like it's It's already a thing. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna have to remove these and put M2.5. So I kind of screwed up here. Because I tapped these for M. So we gotta remove those heat sets and put M2.5 heat sets in there. So let's do that. Reverse engineering. I don't know. I'm not American, so a lot of these laws aren't really laws I follow. I'm not American, remember. So now we got to wait for this to heat up. So I've got to pull out some M3 heat sets, and then I got to install some M2.5s, and hopefully they fit. 456 watching. Well, like the smash button. Remember, we're doing the giveaway at the end of the stream. We have the spool of Polymaker filament. We also have a CNC starter kit from LDO. What's included with the CNC starter kit? You get a box. And in that box is stuff to get you started with CNCing. So we got some end mills, 1, 2, 3 blocks, a dial indicator, which I have over there. It's really cool. Do you want to win it? Yes, you do. Enter to win, link in the description. And while you're down there, don't forget to like the smash button, because now that I've mentioned it, are you really going to risk, you know, your chance at winning because you didn't like the button? I'm not saying liking the button will help your chances, but now that you know about it, are you really going to risk it? Go. So the question is now, how do we get the smaller ones to fit in there? Yeah. So unplug that. Now I gotta switch over to the smaller one. So if you wonder why I have 2 separate heat set presses set up, it's because of this. Oh, don't unscrew that part. Of course. There we go. Okay, we're just gonna let you sit on the ground there and cool off. What are you doing back out here? Well, this is hot, so you probably can't help Daddy with this. This is a little hot. Hey, you gotta go inside, buddy. This is too hot for you. I don't want you to get burned.
I'm not gonna touch it.
You're not gonna touch it?
Yeah.
I don't know, buddy. So we got 3 of these. So, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I accidentally put M3 heat sets here, and now I got to put M2.5. So the problem is there's what? You're helping Dada?
I not like that.
Uh,
I'm not touching though.
You're not touching? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try putting a piece of filament in there to kind of jam it up, and then we'll put the proper one in. See if that works. Okay, you gotta go inside, buddy. There's too much going on. Go with mommy. Thank you. I need a little piece of filament. See if this works. Need to reprint it. I don't want to reprint it, so what I'm going to do is just kind of jam a little piece of filament in there as I put the heat set in, and hopefully that'll just trying to find a black piece of like little snip filament that I cut off, and hopefully that'll work. I mean, if not, I can always just gloop it with 3D gloop, which is always an option. How do you rate the satin steel sheet from Prusa? Thinking of buying one. I love it. That's all I use on the Mark IV is the satin sheet. Oh, well, that's going to be annoying to get back out. 1 second. Where'd you go? Oh, well, I'll get one in for now. Ooh, that's hot. Well, it's in there now. Now the question is, where did the other one go? Please tell me I have one more. Please tell me that wasn't the last. That was the last one. Great. Okay, so I lost one in the frame. I don't know where it's at. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, it's there. I just gotta get it. Tweezers, little pliers. These might work. Gotcha. Okay, and then I need my, you know what, we'll just use this. How's this? The zip tie will work. Pull the zip tie over, jam it in the hole, get my heat set, put that there, melt that in. There we go. That works. Luckily, it's an end stop, so it only really goes in one direction. Hey. There we go. Okay, so where'd those screws go? Right here. Where's that one that fell? You should be cold by now. Yeah, you're cold. And everything's stuck to it. Okay. Damn it. Okay, the fact that that is just spinning. Yeah, that just pulled right out. Shoot. Okay, that is not... Ah, crap. That is not grabbing. Shoot. I really don't want to have to reprint this part. And what about the other one? Did the other one bite? Nope. Okay, neither of those bite. Crap. Well, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here, class? What are we gonna do here? Okay, how can we make this fit? How can we make this fit? I mean, I could just super glue it in. I might just super glue it in. That's really the only thing I could think of, is just super glue it in. We'll just super glue it in. I mean, once it's in, right? Once it's in, it's in. There, and melt it. We tried. Why not heat insert? It is a heat insert. But I could just, you know, put a drop of super glue and we'll be done. So. We'll get a screw started in it just to make sure we're good. Okay. There we go. Fill the hole. I could do that. I could make some like epoxy up. Let's see if I can get this other one out. See if I can get the other one out. Arts and crafts, all because I don't want to reprint this part. Okay, can we get this one out? Yep, okay, we got that one out. And we'll just super glue this one in too. There we go. So now we just wait for the super glue to dry. One of these days I gotta buy some actual like, super glue accelerator. I keep meaning to buy some and I never do. Isn't it just like baking soda? Also, where did I put the lid for this? Where did I put the lid for this? Class, where did I put the lid for this? Seriously, where did I put the lid for this? Right. Next to the needle nose. I don't see it. Oh, it's underneath. There it is. I'm blind. Drop of water will set it faster. we go. Now we wait. How's that print coming along? Ooh. Will that finish on stream? 91%. Oh, we still got an hour left. No. What about this? Will this finish on stream? No, that's 56%. Not as good as actual accelerator, but it'll do. Yeah. I mean, it just needs to hold it. Okay, that went flying. Okay. Water is not good. Water is the mind killer. I need to go see Dune 2. Apparently, it's amazing. I've been told it's amazing, so I gotta go see it. There we go. There we go. So that should hit that, hopefully. There we go. Zip tie. It was so boring. No, it wasn't. It's called world building. Not every movie needs to be a giant action smorgasbord from start to finish. You start off with the world building movie. You set up the universe, and then you deliver. Boring. It's not boring. You're boring. Okay, and now I gotta slide this all the way to the back because I gotta put a thing on it. Go. And then you have this stuff. Best bagpipes. I was from a Scottish regiment. I love me some bagpipes. Good bagpipes are always good. Okay. So we got this cable cover all the way down. Don't cut the wire. There we go. So now we have this nice little cable cover that hides all of that. So you see we got a nice cable cover, hides the cable, looks nice and clean. So that is that one. And then we have tool setter. And we need Z. Z. Connects there. How does the Z drag chains look? Or does Z have drag chains? Open a new tab, open. Oh, there is a drag chain for the Z, okay. Oh, it's just an itty bitty baby one. Okay, so we got some parts we got to put on here. Okay, so this guy goes here. So I got to take those two off and put these on. Okay, so we got to remove some screws. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to need longer ones. Probably these guys. Nope, too short. Yeah, these guys. Okay, yeah, here's the Allen key there. And then the end stop goes right up top there. Okay, yeah. There we go. And then there is that little piece. It goes right here. Yep. planned out to use the Milo? A few, we'll find out. Okay, those aren't long enough. Problem is, I don't think I have anything longer. I'm running low on my long screws. I have to grab those stock. It's a nice blue. Yeah, it's just a Polymaker Polylight blue ABS. Goes good with the LDO kit. It's not quite LDO blue, but there we go. Now, there were some other stuff that we skipped. That's that. Expansion board. Yep. Tool setter. Yeah, we'll worry about the tool setter. So we have to go back to here. Assembly manual, Z-axis. We got to put these guys on. Oh wait, so we got the FMJ. There we go. So that guy and that guy. Okay. So that one is this guy. Okay. And then that one is this guy. Okay, so we got to put some heat sets in. Actually, there should be one for the spindle too. Is that for the spindle? Yeah. Okay, so we gotta put this one and this one. I don't know which one's which. I got two here. Oh, it's the extended one, yeah. I don't know what this one is for. What is this one for? I don't know what this is for. What is this for? So a cover. Yeah, okay. Oh, we gotta put some heat sets in, so let's do that now. With bellows over the rail. Okay, modify it to put bellows over the rail. The problem with bellows, if I'm not mistaken, there's like a few different versions of them, and it's finding a reliable source for them is kind of a pain, if I remember correctly. Okay, so I need some heat sets. Okay. Plug this in. Yeah, I'm not using my heat set press. This is already set up. There we go. Don't catch fire. PF Dennis gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers and appreciate it. Thank you. So we've got to put some heat sets in a bunch of stuff here. So that's going to go right there. You're going to go right there. And then there was one more. This guy is going to go right here. There we go. Good God, the floor in here is so uneven. Yeah, this is a big machine, all right. Hoping I could find a bench this week so I could put this back there so I can actually have this like in a near usable, well, not state, but like be nice for this to have a proper home just very soon. Okay. Go. Okay, so grab 2 of these. I'll put the other one. I'm gonna grab 2. Grab 1. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Gonna need, yeah. Ooh, almost knocked over that bin of screws. That would have been bad. Okay, so you go right there. And you go like, oh shoot, other way around. Where'd that go? I don't know. Oh, here it is. There we go. There we go. That barely fits through. I need a longer screw. I need like M512s. There we go. So this one right here is the this is for the Z drag chain. That's why we got the heat set part. And then this one is just a holder. Sure that's centered, because you know it's not so much how good it functions as long as it looks good. There we go. Okay, so that is that one. Okay, that's the spindle. I don't have the spindle mounted yet, but we can get this guy managed up. What time are we at? We're at 4:45. Okay, I think it's a good time because then tomorrow we do the next week we do the spindle and hopefully first moves. I think if all goes well, I think this is a decent point to call it. There we go, that goes there. Oh no, my LTT store screwdriver. I have dropped you. Sorry, Linus. There we go. And then that goes like that. There's like, some of these wires I have so much extra and some of them I don't. So what do we got still? We still have the tool setter, the spindle, and the spindle. So speed control, ENA, and that, and then whatever this other big one's for, which isn't labeled. I think that's power to the spindle. That's control to the spindle, that's power to the spindle, and that's end stop. So I think this is a good point to call it, simply for the fact we have to mount the spindle next and the VFD. But we got that in, we got that in. I'm gonna have to back that out more. 1 second here. Where'd I put that? Where'd I put the drill? Where'd I put my electric drill? Where actually did I put the drill? Where's the drill at? I want to back that out. Where did I put my drill? Put it on the ground? How do you lose an electric drill? Seriously, I had it here. I moved that back. Where'd I put it? Oh, I put it in a box and then I put something on it. Click. Okay, how much? Oh, I might have screwed this up. This might need the longer one. Yeah, I gotta put a longer. This drag chain is too. Okay. Click. Okay. So let's see, how much drag chain do I need here? Because I think this is too long. Yeah. We gotta shorten this drag chain. Or actually, I could probably, you know what, I'll just go inside. I think I have extra drag chain inside somewhere. I'll just grab a few pieces. I just gotta extend this one. Also, I'm gonna switch these around. I don't like how it's doing this floppy. I don't like it doing the floppy. So I'm gonna redo that drag chain, move that around. That drag chain's okay. I'm okay with this one. I can make it shorter, but I don't need to. Yeah, so I need to make that drag chain longer. Because this one is for the Z, and that one goes in here, and that's the right length. Yeah. So I need to make that one a little bit longer, a couple links I gotta put in here. So it doesn't, which means I'm gonna have to undo everything. That's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. Oh well. Actually, yeah, I'll just do that right now. We'll do that right now, right now. There we go. Right about there. Let's do it right now, get it over with. That's all the way at the front. Yep, okay. Means I'm gonna have to undo all those. That's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to undo the zip ties that I put in. Yeah. Come on, cut the wire. There we go. There we go. So while I'm stalling here, if you haven't entered for your chance to win some Polymaker filament, link in the video description, enter for your chance. I gotta take it all off because I want to flip it around so that it doesn't flop out like it's doing right now. So I gotta undo like all of this. One, two, three. There we go. Okay, so now this one goes over here. What am I doing for dinner tonight? We have leftover spaghetti. I could just do leftover spaghetti. I just do leftover spaghetti. Where do you live, Tezza? Price of vendor. That sucks. What's your spaghetti policy? What do you mean spaghetti policy? I cook the spaghetti, I eat the spaghetti, and then I take what's left and I put it in the fridge, and then I eat it until it's gone. Ballistic Tech, how you doing, buddy? There we go. Oh, well, that screw's gone. What am I printing at the background? Freedom and democracy. And parts for a Helldivers 2 costume. Go. Okay, so now I gotta pop all these out and flip it. Pretty much as soon as this is done, we're doing the giveaways. So if you haven't entered yet, link in the description. What's the next update on the power armor? Not for a bit. I'm putting it on hiatus. I may have dove into it prematurely. I got everything printed and I started working on it, and then I realized I do not have the room to make that big of a mess to fully finish that armor right now. So I'm working on something smaller in the meantime, which is the Helldiver's armor. So there we go. So this way goes on first. Yeah, unfortunately, a full set of T45 power armor requires quite a bit of room to post-process everything. And I don't have the room for it, and considering how much of a mess I'm making just doing small pieces of the Helldiver armor inside, it's probably going to be until it gets nice out reliably. So we're working on other stuff in the meantime. It's okay. And also, I have no idea what I'm doing for a video this week. Something simple. Might just do a talking head video. We'll see. There we go. There we go. That looks a bit better. So now, let me double check, make sure I got full freedom of movement. There we go. Okay, so that is the full movement there, roughly. Yeah, right about there. So now I can remove some of these because I got too many. So let's try removing 2. Let's see how that goes. Nope, let's try 3. 4. There you go, 4. Come on, lock together, come on. There we go. Okay, so we got enough play there. And now we got to put these zip ties back in. It'll help if I cut them. Come on. Oh, don't fall in there. ABS or ASA for printed parts? Both. You'll probably never notice the difference in an actual real-world scenario. I know some of this is ABS, some of it's ASA. I couldn't tell you what's what. I think the blue is ABS. It's Polylite ABS, and then the Polylite ABS, and then the black is some of it's ASA, some of it's PC. In real world use, there really is no difference between ABS and ASA functionally. You'll never notice a difference in your printer. Like, if you build a printer out of ABS or ASA, you'll never tell the difference between the two. As long as you use good quality material. Unless you CNC in the sun. Somebody right now, I'm still waiting for somebody to post a picture in my Discord of an ABS print that failed due to UV exposure. I'm still waiting for somebody in my Discord to post a picture of a real world ABS print that failed due to UV exposure. Because everyone says that. Oh, yeah, ABS fails in UV. Okay, yeah, cool. Somebody actually show me it failing. And don't post a picture of like a 98 Sebring. That don't count. I mean like a 3D print. not like a really shitty Chrysler that they use the cheapest plastic available because it's Chrysler. Who is buying Chrysler? Seriously, Mopar guys, why? Like, is it Cope? I think it's Cope. It's got to be Cope. There we go. Now we got the zip ties back in. There we go. That looks much better. Okay, so now we got enough drag chain for all the axes. That's all zip tied. So we got the X, Y, and Z axis wired up. We've got all the under the hood electronics wired up. Next week, next Tuesday, we install the spindle. We finish wiring up everything. We do a little programming, and we might be getting some movement out of this next week, hopefully. If all goes well, this thing may be boogieing to, in a week because there ain't much left on it. There really ain't much left here. I gotta offset it just a little bit for balance because the motor. We'll put this in the middle. Under the spindle. There we go. There we go. Booyah. I think there's one more printed cover piece somewhere. I gotta look. Yeah, there's a wire channel piece I gotta put on. I'll put that on right now so I don't lose it. I'm trying to. This thing is horrible for getting you guys good camera views. I'm sorry. In terms of good camera views, you don't really get them with this build at this point. We're far enough along into the build that, like, the machine just blocks everything. I don't know. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. This goes on like this. It's like putting this on for appearances. Cool. There we go. She's a CNC. Look at it. It moves. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Cool. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Wheel of names. Let's do the filament first. Let's do the CNC starter kit first. So if you haven't entered, you had till 5, so I give you some extra time. So if you didn't enter, you'll have another chance on Friday. Friday. I am hungry. Oh, random refill nozzle. What? Okay, I'm a little concerned. It's making a thunk noise. I don't know why. I mean, is it catching on something? Filament's spinning freely. Wow. So I have the filament. I have a 3 kilogram spool of filament feeding that machine, and all I have is a metal pipe that I just like clamped it to the table and it's just sitting on there. And I wrapped the pipe with Teflon tape so it would be really slick. And the cardboard spool has worn a hole in the Teflon tape. Okay. Give me a number between 5 and 10. I need a number between 5 and 10. Some people, Daniel, you jumped the gun. 5 and 10. 5. 1, 2, 3. I wish these streams would be late afternoon or early evening. The Saturday stream's at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and the winner of the CNC starter kit from LDOmotors is DataQ. DataQ. Congratulations, DataQ. Let me find you here. There you go. Okay, cool. You have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker, or correction, no, you have won a CNC starter kit from LDOmotors. You will get an email from Jason at some point in the future to collect your information for him to send you it, because I don't want to know where you live. So I'm just gonna forward your name and email address to Jason and be like, hey, this guy won. Go give him something. So congratulations, DataQ. So the next one here is for the spool of filament from Polymaker. Also, how do these clamp on? I think I have these, yeah. Yeah. So these just kind of slot in here, I think. And that's what holds this in place. Yeah. And then you screw them down. What is that noise? Okay, I'm sorry, this is bugging me. It's making a noise and I don't know what it's doing. It's making a thunk noise and I don't know what's making it. Yeah, we're just gonna watch a printer here for a second. Just think of it as extra anticipation for winning. Right? You can't, if I give away the prize now, you all would leave. What is that noise? Okay, is it this? No. Nope, it's not that. No? I don't know what that noise is. It just did a whole layer and I didn't see it make the noise. What the heck? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I need a number between 1 and 5. I don't want to count that high. Give me a number between 1 and 5. 3. 1, 2, 3. Round and round she goes. Where it stops, the computers already know, because they know everything, because they're going to all take our jobs and then we're going to be screwed. Congratulations to Daniel Saborin. Daniel Saborin, you have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker. So you will get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament from Polymaker. Yeah, I have no idea what that noise is. Somebody said foam? What foam? It might be that. How much time is left on this? 4%. That one's almost done. Yeah, I have no idea what that noise is. Must be something. It might, every now and then, it might be during a travel, it might catch on some support and go thunk. The part that failed in Discord live. This is the part we had UV and had to reprint it in ASA, but what is that part? An ABS print off a Stratasys dimension, 15 years old. Yeah, so in 15 years, if it yellows, okay. But like, we're talking about people printing 3D printers out of this stuff. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, if you're printing something that's gonna be outside for 15 years, okay, yeah, maybe. But unless it's like a print that's specifically going to be outside for like a decade, you're probably not gonna notice the difference. Like all my printers, yeah, it don't matter. Okay, we're gonna call it there. We got most of the electronics done on this. All we gotta do is finish wiring up the spindle, put the VFD on it, and program it. We're getting there, folks. We are getting there. We are almost done. We are almost done. So it looks like this will be a 6-part series of build. And then usually how we do it is if we finish it on one stream, I'll dedicate a full stream afterwards of just running it. So I don't know. What are we gonna cut first? If anyone from the Milo team is here, is there like a generic like G-code test pattern or something I should do? Cool. But yeah, we're gonna call it there. So shout out to Polymaker for the spool of filament we gave away this stream and every stream. Huge shout out to LDOmotors for providing the Milo V1.5 kit that we are building on this series. So shout out to Jason and the LDO team. If you do want to get one of these yourself, I do have a link in the description to the list of LDO resellers because LDO doesn't sell directly, they only sell through resellers. So you'll have to find an LDO seller in your location or ships to your location that has it in stock if you are interested. I don't have affiliate links with any of them, just whatever one works for you. But I do have affiliate links in the description, like the Polymaker one, doesn't cost you anything extra and goes a long way in supporting the channel, so be sure to check those out. And while you're down there, subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel, like the smash button. And lastly, shout out to those that donate to the channel, gifted memberships to others, or became members of the channel yourself. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create without your continued support. You make it all possible. So we're gonna call it there. It's Tuesday. Go get some food. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe out there. Wash your hands, and go distribute some managed democracy. Goodbye.